we don't need the Optima. We've got our PA 100 and our ATU 100M. We've just had a contact on 20 meters with this station here.
Thank you, Sir David. Thanks a lot. Take care, 73. Bye-bye. Bye, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida, QRZ 20. 20 meters, Radio Whiskey 1 Fox, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida, CQ20. CQ20, Radio Whiskey 1 Fox, Radio Whiskey 1 Florida, CQ20. Again.
Quite a lot of sort of background interference there. It was very strong. It's gone a bit weaker now. But we don't mind. We're just having a little listen. So the micro PA 100 is about 230 pounds. The ATU 100 about 70. We're on the battery. The radio is using the battery, the FTX. If we hold down the F, we're running 3 watts here. And you can go forward and back to your different menus. We can dual receive. And we can listen to our HubNet node at the same time. We've got our M70 desktop microphone that's just been used. Okay, just so you know it was. We just moved our frequency when we did that. We'll find him again in a sec. Large VFO control on the right hand side. Small knob here. Let's turn that down. Independent RF gain and volume, both sides. And if we want, we can have this multi-display. We've got this sort of icon style. But also, we can do 3DS. And if you set to your function knob, if you press and hold, just tap, just go back 1 screen, 2 screens, D level, and then back out. You can adjust the scope so you can make more sense of the 3DS. So that's a shame we lost that station, wasn't it? Tap the larger digits, have a little tune. Sounding so good as well. Let's try 40. Press and hold band. 7 megahertz. See what happens. Go back to the icon style. There is someone there, but it's just not strong, is it? Let's put on the SDX just for fun. See if it does anything. It's definitely pulled something in. Amp 1, turn off SDX. Yeah, it's not amazing conditions at the moment for me. Let's go back up. Hit the bam button. Nothing amazing. Hi to anyone that's watching. V3 Delta Alpha Charlie. Let's see if we can get anything from our HubNet node. Usually there's someone on HubNet, isn't there? Not today. Get my VHF antenna on there, I think. VHF and UHF. So we got the PA50 connected and the ATU 100M. There's no Optima. Right, VHF antennas connected. Let's go to my memory channels. We'll keep the HF on the right. We'll go to the main. We'll hit the memory channels and turn it up. See if we find anyone. That's GB3WR. You can swap the scope between the right and the left by pressing the sub button. It's pretty cool how it does that. I might even turn on my my little hotspot that I've got. Let's turn it on, see what happens. Might get some C4 FM. And I've got my open spot here as well, which is this frequency now. Oh, straight away. Ready. The open spot started working straight away.
Open spot connected to Brandmeister 2, 3,
and it's
4,
going
1,
into DMR.
link,
That's interesting.
Talk group 9, 1. Delta Lima.
Look at that.
November Bravo Bravo from Victor 3X.
That's Talk Group 91 DMR.
Thank you so much. 70, have a great night and a good week. This is the E3XTV. I'll be standing.
Ooh.
Victor Eco 3. X-ray Delta Bravo. This is Victor Uniform number 2 Eco Hotel Bravo. From you. So this range 55 and this is GM Tune will be standby. Bye-bye. Victor Eco 3, X-ray Delta Bravo. This is Victor Uniform number 2 Eco Hotel Bravo.
So we just using a patch lead, we connected the PA 100 amplifier and another patch lead for the ATU, and we just had a contact on 20 meters and we were transmitting 80 watts. I'll show you. If we go to the sub band, press this, and there's no one talking at the moment. Look at the display here. I know it's not the clearest, is it? Let's go like so. See if we can get it a bit nicer. Get a bit of a better angle here.
Victor Uniform 3 station, please try again.
So now look at the power here. We'll just turn it up. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. Look at it bouncing up. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. It sort of bounces up and down. If we press and hold the function, we're only running 3 watts on a battery. 3 watts, and we're getting between 40 and 70 watts output on using the micro PA 100.
Go ahead. Roger, this is Victor Uniform number 2 Eco Hotel Bravo.
I can finally see who's messaging now. Hi Rody. Hi Steve.
Good morning or good
That's right, you just need a patch lead, Steve, and it works.
And your family, Douglas, from
Hi Kenny.
India. Mike, back to you.
The time here in the UK is 36, and we're listening to DMR using my open spot.
Oh, very good, Nicholas. Well, thank you so much for the call. It's lovely afternoon.
I'll
here
just
at
plunk my
about,
open spot here.
1:36.
Working great.
But most of the time,
And we're on HF using the amplifier if we turn up this volume. It's not very good. Got some FTA. Ah, here's someone. That's better. See if he calls again, then we might call out and see if we can get a contact. Hi, Michael.
Uniform number 2 reported ground.
Okay, repeat again, you're 525.
Let's try and turn on the noise blanker, I think. Because it's quite bad, isn't it? It could be the dryer in my house.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Hi, Michael. So yeah, we don't need the Optima. We've got our amplifier and our ATU100. We're only running the battery, 3 watts, and we've had a 60 watt contact. We're also dual receiving. We're on DMR, and we can dual receive C4FM, and we can flick over to 3DS whenever we want. We've got the multi-display as well. We've got APRS. Don't listen to what everyone says about the bugs. The bug, it's just clickbait. There are bugs, but they're not worth making videos about, if you ask me. Just be patient and wait for the new firmware. When the Yaesu 710 came out, there were bugs. You just have to wait. Howdy. Anyone can make videos picking faults with radios. You could make videos all day long. Overall, it literally works fantastic. What I'll do on the sub band now, let's put on my hubnet node as well.
Looking to make contact, standing by, and if you are available, uniform November 1 Echo Alpha uniform for quick contact, I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's my node now.
KJ5 LVQ. Reaction now. Okay, connection. Papa Delta 1 Whiskey Papa, Papa Delta 1 Whiskey Papa, Alpha D, Netherlands. Good evening. Hello, Papa Delta 1 Whiskey Papa, this is Alpha 95, Alpha Echo.
LJJ standing by.
Hello, Ali, Papa Delta 1 Whiskey Papa, Alpha how are you, my friend? Africa, Star. The contact, Bravo Delta 1, Whiskey Papa. Yes, my name is Ali. Nice to meet you, my friend from Netherlands. One of the wonderful countries that I visited, and hopefully I visit again. Wonderful people, I really enjoyed my time there. I am from Bahrain. I'm using an Etune 878 handheld radio with my 5-star hotspot. The local time is 20:44, and currently the weather is 34 Celsius. Back to you, sir. Almost 19.45. It's now 32 degrees outside here. Tomorrow again a 31 day, 30 plus, and then it will cool down a little bit, 22 degrees. I'm working with an Anytone, the 878-2 plus, the newest one. And I'm working with an Optima Spot 4 Pro as communication unit. Go ahead. Very nice to hear that. Papa Delta 1, Whiskey Papa, this is Alpha 95, Alpha Go. Very nice. We're using the same radio but different hotspot. And thank you for the contact. I'll keep it short. And I also looked in my priority logbook, and I'd like to wish you and your loved ones, all the listeners here on Talk Room 91, all the best, good health. And this is Alpha 95, Alpha Echo, saying 73, and this was Ismo Bahrain. Here. Alpha 9, 5. Alpha Echo, Bahrain, 73. I'll put down in my call hotspot. So until next time. 73 from Alpha 1, the Netherlands. Bye-bye. I just thought it's cool features that I like how they use this Yaesu battery suit. I really like those aesthetically. I just feel like you and you batteries for you to leave my there's my offer. Yeah, I'm sorry to leave my there's a whole 3, Delta Alpha Charlie, listening.
An LJJ standing by.
Driving through my zero stars, Station Indian LJJ, we talk over each other.
Mike 7, Lima, Juliet, over there from M3HNL.
There's always more than life, and as long as you travel, this is my zero stars, very close to 50 days. Yeah, I'm sorry.
This is G7RG, Golf 7, Romeo, Papa Golf. G7RPG, listening, HubNet for any comment.
Good evening, Peter. Nice to hear you. M3HNL.
Oh, evening, Jim. Thanks for coming back to me. Yeah, hope you're okay. It's been blooming warm here today. I tell you, I'm just out the house now. I'm getting some steps in when it's cooled down a little bit. Trying to keep in the shade on the side of the buildings where the sun's on the other side. So I really don't enjoy it at all. Anyway, how are things with you? I'm guessing you've had the same glorious weather. Back to you.
Certainly have, Pete. Yeah, very well. I've got a thermometer on my back door, which is facing to the west, and that is saying nearly 40 degrees. That's baseball. He's not in the shade, but that's how warm it is here. I got the front window open in the front of the house, facing east, and then the back door is open, so a little bit of wind blowing through. But it's not a great deal of wind, and the wind is actually not cold, it's a warm wind. But the incredible weather, really, isn't it? I mean, we've been moaning about in the winter how cold it is. But in general, I think I prefer the summer to the winter. In all honesty, but it's a bit too warm to take the dog out, so I took her out, say, about 9 this morning, and I shan't bother now until about 9 at night. Because it's too hot. And she needs to go to the groomers, and be groomed a little bit, her hair's starting to grow a bit. I should do it a bit later on, say about 9:30. When it's cooler, Peter, but nice to meet you. I wonder where you are. I think it's Portsmouth, but actually where you are. Not too sure. But certainly getting in okay. I getting through MB7IKL with the Anytone 77 MH. And I'm pretty certain it sounds okay. I've done the mod on the microphone to make it sound a bit better. G7RPG. Yeah, mobile, I think, or pedestrian mobile from M3HNL Warminster.
Jim, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm in Portsmouth. I'm sort of, if you hover your finger over the map, what looks to be roughly the middle, it's roughly where I am. I'm walking from the house. Trying to get some steps in, really. Been sitting around all day. I've been sort of switching between the shack and the living room. It's much cooler downstairs, but I haven't got any toys down there.
Charlie Station. What is your call sign, please?
Really
Please repeat your call sign.
When the sun was coming through the windows, I've got a mercury and glass thermometer on the wall in the shack, and it was just on 30. Well, it still is. So it takes a while to cool down. I've got quite a few computers and all kinds of stuff, radios and all sorts of stuff found into it. That adds insult to injury, unfortunately. Yeah, you're a good signal into IKL. The audio sounds great. I can't really say anything bad about it, really. It's just a very, very tiny amount of smooth noise on the signal, but it's certainly loud and clear, no problem at all.
Yankee Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar. Yankee Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar. Do you copy Lima Alpha 6, Papa India Alpha?
Or did I imagine that? Maybe related to something else.
My coffee, Lima Alpha 6. Papa India Alpha. This is Yankee Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar.
Not too sure what to do. I'll have to ask. I do know a couple of people that... The Sheffield Club that does it. I know a few people in there. I'll have a chat like that tomorrow. But I know, I think it was sort of in a village in Langley when I had the club meeting. So I think it's been moved now to a bit nearer to Chippenham itself. But it's a good signal. I think it's just sort of switched off where it was to. It used to switch off at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, but now it stays going all night.
Could you please repeat your name? Repeat your name because it stays Muhammad Fabian Ronaldo, but I think your name is shorter. Could you please repeat your name?
About 15 watts on it, I think, or maybe, 15, 20.
My name is Yaesu.
But yeah, anytime, you can give it. Well, a good radio friend of mine. I've been into the red quite a bit, you know, and got everything in it. It comes up now with Upnet, and I've got all the different repeaters in.
Aldo QSL. Aldo Alpha Lima Delta Oscar. Okay, I copy it. Let's see, I know.
So that's what we've done, but we've got some
Okay.
GB3WR,
I put that into my logger.
We're there on the menu. What you get used to it, it's really easy. But of course, there's more stuff on the internet. If you tell Shannon
Yeah, okay. And yeah, you're 5 and 7, 67. A little bit weak modulation, but I copy it. My name is Paul Papa Alpha Uniform Lima. Paul is the name. And I am situated in the middle part of Norway. I'm using an Anyton B578 Plus and private hotspot. So back to you then, Aldo. Yankee Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar, Lima Alpha 6, Papa India Alpha.
It's all great improvement, you know. But there's quite a little things he's
Well, I do like thank you for the release, but my modulation was modulation
25 watts and that's good enough.
5.7
Left on.
and
This one's on 2 meters.
Lima Alpha 6 Alpha, India Alpha,
I used to tell because I can get GB3 Victor Mike up at Clear Hill. I wouldn't get that. That comes in quite strong then, as I know it's a lift on. Because it's a struggle to get it normally, you know.
M0FXB.
Nice to catch it.
Time out.
Kilo 4, Bravo Vision November, Alabama listing. Okay, Yankee Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar. There was a very strong American station breaking in there. Okay, although I will... I can see you have an email address, so I can send you EQSL. I send you an EQSL via internet. 73 although you can look up my QR set page there, and you can see all the info about me there. 73 take care and see you again all the time. Yankee Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar, Lima Alpha 6, Papa India Alpha. Bye bye, Aldo.
Outside. And I used that for the repeat. But back in the day, I could always tell when there was a bit of a lift on because WR would come crashing in here 20 odd years ago. It used to be on the same, well, it still is on the same frequency, but the SR repeater in Brighton, GB3 SR, was on 145 600. And I could get into it okay. It's about 50 miles down the coast from me. It was in a fairly good location up at the racecourse. and I could get a good shout into that, no problem from here.
Stand by.
And when there was a lift on, WR would come up, and it'd come up stronger than the brighter repeater. But I haven't heard WR for, well, obviously it's been off air for a bit, and I haven't heard it since it's been back on. But that's because I haven't been listening either. That also makes quite a bit of difference. Yeah, okay. Apologies for all the background noise. I'm right by the side of a busy main road, but I made this my final, Jim, because I'm just popping out to the supermarket to get a few bits and bobs. And now it's cooled down and quieted down a bit. So I'll listen for your final, and then I'll clear down and catch you again soon. 7-3, M3H&L, G7RPG.
Okay, Peter, all received, and yeah, good stuff. Yeah, WR's back on now. Been back on for a few months. It's in a prime spot there up on the minute field. Yeah, I can open it and use it, no problem with 5 watts. It's about 30, nearly 40 miles, 40 kilometres away from it. But yeah, WR's great. I'm very lucky. I mean, I can get into the southwest cluster, into the Swan Hub, WR. I can get a couple of repeaters. I can get down at Southampton, GB3SN and GB3SH. And they come in fairly well, about 5 or 6. So I'm very lucky here, very blessed for where I am. It's a great spot. Okay, Peter, have a lovely evening. Always a pleasure to speak to you. And all the best from M3H&L. Warminster, 7-3.
Yeah, cheers, Jim. All the best. See you soon.
This is Mike 7, Mike November Whiskey, carrying out an audio test. No response required. Thank you.
WX9 USA listening. WX9 USA listening on 91.
To X-ray 9 USA from HB9 Florida Echo X-ray. Good evening.
Hotel Bravo 9, Foxtrot Echo X-ray. WX9 USA, good day to you. First name here is Richard, and my UTH is Central Illinois in the United States. Hope you're doing well today.
South Whiskey WX-ray 9 USA from HB9 Florida Echo X-ray. Nice to listen to you, Richard. The name here is Mirko, Mike India, Romeo Kilo Oscar, and the age is Lugano. Lugano in South Switzerland, the border of Lugano Lake. Mike, back to you, Richard. X-ray 9 USA from HB9 Florida Echo X-ray. Do you copy, Richard?
This is G7RPG, pedestrian mobile, listening for any call.
RPG 20 MRV.
20 NRV, G7RPG. Well, very good evening, Mr. Les. And how are things with you? I should imagine you're getting the same, even though you're up north, you must be getting the same sort of weather. It's been horrid here today. Just absolutely baking. Anyway, enough of my woes. Back to you.
20 LRV returning. Well, actually, yesterday was pretty horrid. I was showing an outside temperature of, I think it was 33, and the shack temperature was over 40. But today it's been an awful lot cooler.
Secours yesterday was daar eigenlijk afval.
24, 25 at the moment. And it's only 30 degrees in the shack. I've got the fan on the doors.
Oscar 1, Mike Alpha Bravo. From H9, Florida, Echo X-ray, good evening.
It's just too hot. I finally settled in bed about 4:30 this morning. It was just, I just couldn't get to sleep. You know, and as I say, even just lying on top of the quilt, I was sweating. You know, and it was like I just got up in the end. As I say, yesterday was horrible up until this morning, but today has been much more equitable, very, very, very pleasant, shall we say. Anyway, down on the south coast.
Delta Oscar 1, Mike Alpha Bravo from H9, Florida, Echo X-ray, do you copy?
Back to you, Peter.
Yeah, don't forget all the, the oranges and the lemon crop as well. Well, I guess we're never happy with the weather. Oh, it's either too hot or too cold. I don't mind the cold though, because you can sort of wrap up warm for that, but it's difficult once you get hot and bothered to cool down. Yeah, I had the same problem sleeping last night actually. I had the windows open and a fan blowing on me, but that was just irritating, so I kept getting up and turning that off, and then I could feel my sort of body temperature coming up, and then put the fan on for a bit, and so I was up and awake.
Hotel Bravo 9, Foxtrot, Echo X-ray, call listen to Group 91.
Takes a while to get used to, doesn't it? But I mean, some people live in these temperatures, even hotter than this all the time. I just guess it's what you're used to. But anyway, so lovely. Nothing too exciting to report really. Apart from that, how are things with your situation there? Is everything going as well as can be expected?
LRV returning. Yeah, I mean, obviously, as you can imagine, hot weather is not good for me. But having said that, I'm on this very special treatment for MSRA, and it's actually the treatment is actually improving things quite rapidly. To put it, I think the comment of the day today was, "Oh, nice legs," and that didn't come from me. Things are definitely on the up and up here. Thanks for this new treatment. I'm going to try and persuade them. They're putting some stuff on which they have to leave on for a minute. They wash it off, but it's making a massive improvement. So mind you, having said that, it stings like buggery for the rest of the day. But looking at the actual everything's shrinking and getting better. Let's just turn down 2 meters. So it's looking good. So we're hopefully on target for the 20th. If I can get back onto
Unit 007 Juliet, Victor from Washington State. Anyone out there?
Other than that, I'll have to come up with some creative excuse for Sunday the 20th. I'm going hell or high water. I don't care what the weather is.
and what the other issues are. I am going, I'll deal with any fallback when I come back. Let's put it that way. And I'm pretty good at getting yourself out of holes and, as I say, being very, very diplomatic when I need to be. Very
Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar, from H9, Florida, Echo X-ray. Do you copy?
But there we go. That's another story for another time. But yeah, no, I'm thoroughly looking forward to it. I wish I was a bit further north. It would make our contact a little bit more challenging, but it's not to be, unfortunately. But there we go. It is what it is. I probably left it too long, but even so, it's doing all the time somewhere that was far enough away, if you know what I mean. I don't know if Henry's actually claimed to kill the tree yet. But he should have brought on that. Back to you,
might be wishful thinking, but certainly I think your cots. I can't remember where it is now.
Yes, good. Yankee Charlie 3, Lima Delta Oscar, from H9, Florida, Echo X-ray. Good evening, Aldo. You're 509 in Lugano, south of Switzerland, border of Lugano Lake, and the name is Mirko, Mike India. Romeo Kilo Oscar was
Is he going to come back or not? And then there's the crackly voice that comes through the speaker, so that's what I'm looking forward to. So we'll just have to wait and see. I haven't heard from my co-pilot for this activity. I need to try and get in touch with him. James at UFX. I know he's been on holiday. So I haven't heard from him since he's back. Well, I have heard him, but I haven't heard from him, if that makes any sense. Check that he's still okay for that. I could do it on my own, but it would be much harder work putting the area up and stuff, but I need to get sorted. I've got everything I need. I just need to make sure I know where it all is, so rather than trying to do it on the morning, and stressing because I can't find PL259 adapter or something like that,
Considerando Yankee Charlie 3, Delta Oscar, from H9, Florida, Echo X-ray. Thank you for the contact, 73, and hopefully soon here in DMR or in HF. Thank you, 73.
Yeah, well, I'm struggling to find a co-pilot. I mean, lots of people say, oh yeah, we'll pop down and, it'd be nice to catch up with you down there, but nobody's willing to do the 3 hours, so I'm thinking I might just this time, but we'll have to see. A lot of people say, oh yeah, I've been here at the event and I know what will happen. I've been here at the event, oh no, we're busy, we're doing something else, or, so I'm just putting gentle reminders out every now and again. But I may well be flying solo, so to speak, but what the hell, we'll make it work somehow or other. Whatever happens, we'll make it work. It's all good fun. But yeah, no, it's I think it's 75 mile, I think. So it's not quite the 100 mile I was hoping for, but I do 100 mile down to Bristol on 20 watts, no problem, from the home QTH. So I'm thinking top of Snows Hill with the DX510. Then I would think 75 miles is not an issue. In fact, I've got to be careful I don't interfere. I might have to turn the power down and run at 50 watts instead of 85 or 100. As long as I cause interference if I do that. So I may well be running on just a standard.
At least we know the screensaver works.
Link up will I'll just tweak the power up a little bit, but hey ho, we'll deal with that when we get to it. So it's a non-issue. Anyway, I'm glad you got your steps in. Just think, another few months they'll be able to walk up the hill and you'll be able to sort of through the olive groves just on the hills just outside Portsmouth. They'll be fantastic this time of year. And all the oranges and the lemons and the olives. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, I can just see it. Anyway, cheers for BSP. I'll catch you further down and enjoy what's left of the day. Over.
Oh, absolutely, Les. I could probably pick up a few bananas and some coconuts whilst I'm at it, yeah. Yeah, just quickly go back to the 145 Alive thing. Certainly once we work out what frequencies we're going to be using, I'll certainly be sending people your way as well. Because if I can get them, there's a good chance that you might be able to, if they're somewhere in between us. So that might be interesting to see how that works out as well. Anyway, yeah, till then, 7-3 for now. That's G7RPG. Off and clear, bye.
Cheers and beers, Pete. 7-3s, catch you further down.
So, Echo 5, Echo India, Echo standing by.
Kilo Echo 5, Echo India Echo from HP9 Florida Echo X-ray. Good evening.
Station calling, Kilo Echo 5, Echo India Echo, go ahead.
Kilo Echo 5, Echo India Echo from HP9 Florida Echo X-ray. Good copy.
Hotel Bravo 9, Foxtrot X-Ray, Echo X-Ray, calling Hotel Bravo 9, Foxtrot Echo X-Ray. This is Whiskey 3, Golf Lima, Quebec, W3GOQ, calling, do you copy, sir?
Hotel Whiskey 3 Golf Lima, Quebec, from HB9, Florida, Echo X-Ray. Thank you for your answer with your 509 in Lugano, south of Switzerland, border of Lugano Lake. Incoming 509, no have lost. Very good audio. Made back to you.
Okay, well, thanks for watching. Thought I'd quickly run that. And I had a phone call, so I better go. But thank you. Bye for now. 7-3.